Hi, good morning. It's Michelle, but another very cold winter morning here in where I am, but it's still a great day to be alive. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about intentions and perceptions. It's one of those things that for me as a face reader is a really big thing because your face always tells you what the core intention is, what the soul and inner deep intention is of your behavior, and yet it's the perception that always trips us up. It's the perception that we have of ourselves and also the perception that the behavior elicits from other people. And so, I want you to always think about what your intentions are and then look at the perception, because once you understand the intention of an action, then you can very easily change the perception of it, and especially in your own mind. So, for example, and this isn't really a face reading example, but last week was the first full week of the new year where the kids were supposed to be back at school and everybody was supposed to be starting their goals and their resolutions, and I had, my to take care of lists and my personal goals and my business goals, and I was all gung-ho to start. And I ended up having sick kids home for most of the week, because it was just a really cold week and they were run down from the holidays and everybody was sick. And so that totally threw off all of my plans. And usually in the past, at the end of a week like that, I would have been very discouraged and very, very hard on myself. And the perception that I would be thinking was, I didn't do enough. Oh my God, my life is always messed up. I can't accomplish anything because there's always these kids or this thing or that thing that gets in the way, and I never have time for me, and I just shut down. And what I began to realize in the last few months, and then I really took stock of at the end of last week, was that what was my intention? My intention was to start the week focused on all the things that I want to get done and accomplish this year. And at the end of the week, was that still my intention? And it really was. I am still very much focused on what I want to do, accomplish, have, be this year. The fact that not all of those things necessarily got started last week doesn't mean that my intention has changed. It just means that the perception of how much I thought I would have gotten done and accomplished last week has to change, because sometimes life gets in the way. And sometimes you just need to reprioritize. And no matter what it is that I want to do, whether it's in business or health or all the things that got pushed aside because I had to care for others, those others are still my number one priority. Everything else is gravy compared to them. So, did I focus where I'm supposed to be? Absolutely. Does that mean that it wasn't the focus that I thought it was? Yeah. But does that change the intention that I'm going to hold for the rest of the year? No. And so I don't have to perceive myself as failing last week. I just have to perceive that some other more important things just took me off course a little bit, but there's no way that I can't get back on course. And that's exactly what happened. Yesterday was a really productive day for me, and I am happy and back on course, and everybody's healthy and off to school, and we are good. So, in years gone by, that intention would have been lost in my perception that my rest of my life and my responsibilities would get in the way of the things that I wanted to accomplish for me, and I would shut down the intention for the perception and hold that perception for the whole year instead of the original intention. And it just didn't make me happy. So today what I want you to do is think about your intentions and think about the perceptions that you have of the things that you intend to do, and the perceptions that others may have sometimes of how a behavior that you have may appear to them. And next time, we'll talk about intentions and perceptions in terms of something on your face, and you'll see how that really impacts your life and others around you. So for today, hold your intentions and analyze your perceptions so that you understand them in a way that still honors who you are and all the things that you really intend to do today and in your life. Have a wonderful cold day, or if you're warm, again, I'm jealous. Bye.